I'm actually live. I know it was a couple minutes. I just made sure I'd set up everything correctly. Hopefully hold on. Get the game up. How does audio sound? Is audio good? Is audio good? See, Silver Soul, I thought you were late and gay. That's what I thought that meant. Hopefully my audio is good though. I'm very interesting and hopefully tonight I'll be more interesting than I was last time when I was just drunk. Drinking guacamole Game of Heart 9000 and it tastes as good as ever. It is actually one of their best flavors. One of the OGs, you know. I'm go back to a save state, load. Oh yeah, I was in Viridian Forest. Huh. That's what I was doing. We're on the second playthrough again, right? Yeah, that's what I'm like. I thought Silver Soul was just saying he's late and gay. Do I have running? No, I don't have running shoes. That's right. I never found one potion. Damn it, I never found a single potion. What is our team again? Oh yeah, that's right. We've got Harambe too, who is not dead yet. We got Clue. We got Horny. We got Bulblocke and Butter. We got Butter the boy. The boy. I mean, Butter's a good Pokemon. Butter's cool. We got I Must Survive. Dude, I Must Survive. Sammy had Weedle. I have Horny. Let's go. Poison Sting. He's got a very strong Weedle. I actually need to maybe switch out. I remember I evolved Weedle last episode. Let's get someone new. Honor the Fallen and Survive. Harambe too, yeah. Honor the Fallen. That is going to be our goal tonight. Or be very good. Harambe 2 may be the perfect Boogaloo. We don't know. I know. Why? Why would that happen? Alright, this is BS. We don't have a Paralyzed Heal, never mind. Leech Seed. For goodness sake. That Poison Sting pisses me off a little bit. I didn't know it was going to do that much. Son of a mother. This isn't going well. Now it's going well. He won't kill me with that when I have that on my side. That's going to be good. Yay! He has to get crits in order to beat me now. Like, alright, so... Bulblocke is paralyzed, it can't move. No? What? Why would Bulblocke be paralyzed and or not be able to move? It doesn't logically make sense. I think today, chat, I did kind of start the game off very abruptly, but, you know, we just kind of get into it on this stream, you know? Part of it helps. We're not waiting on anyone, even though that was my fault. We're not waiting on anyone, so it does help. Yes, yes, yes. All 6 of us. Yeah. Son of a mother. That is indeed accurate. See, tonight we're destroying Weedle. And we finally beat that stupid Pokemon. I never got 108 for winning. Look, I need to go back and heal before I fight more trainers. I think I already got the item here. Yeah. No, yeah, Son of a Mother. That is one of my favorites. Metapod. I can beat this. Horny can beat this. I believe in him. Because no matter what, Metapod does not attack with Tackle. That is very, very, very good. See, here's the thing with Pokemon in the forest. Almost none of them are good against Kakuna. All of them are good against Metapod. So it's kind of an advantage to have Horny and not a Butterfree of some kind. Yeah, Poison Point. Let's go. Or just Poison, I guess. Not Poison Point. So, this is the game. It is indeed every male born. That is true. Shed skin. That's not cool. But alright, so tonight we have goals. I know I can't. Hard to explain, guys. We have goals tonight. We have goals. I know I started like right after we started streaming. We got real goals. Goal number 1. Like, comment, and subscribe. Goal number 2. Get viewers on the stream. Goal number 3. Whoopsie. I got my my test stream going. I hope I actually sound okay. Ah, there we go. I think, yeah, I sound good. I sound good. As far as I can tell on my phone, I sound okay. I did want to double check, just because I know, like, you know, sometimes it ain't always the perfect. Hopefully... Hopefully we beat Brock tonight. That would be a good. Also, hopefully we end up not losing people. Final goal, eat more chicken. Look. I want to make some fried chicken. That sounds amazing. See, Chick-fil-A happens to be more edible than most fast food. So, I'm gonna say that eat more chicken I agree with. And I need to defeat this Pokemon in like one attack. Cause I don't trust 5 health with the Caterpie there. We need to heal. We didn't even gain a level. We need to heal bad. I need to switch Pokemon to Clue. No encounter, and... Oh, great. Caterpie, I can beat this. Come on. Tackle! That's not good. Alright. Caterpie's tackle is not as good as my tackle. That's for sure. I got him. I got him, guys. Spring shot. We got we've got Pidgeotto. We can maybe get the stream. I don't know this. I don't think I can level up Pidgey that hard this stream. We might be able to manage with because we didn't have a Rattata last time, and that was a lot of experience. We did not have a Rattata last time. That is a thing I forgot. Did we ever fight you? Guess we did. Do I have to walk through any grass? I don't believe I do. No, I don't think I do. Haha. Do. Hello, late. All you missed was me fighting like a single trainer, and me playing like 5 minutes. It is fair to say that I probably should have, like, given myself some time before starting. Because I do that for the late people, but I didn't really start... Like, I didn't live my stream until 9:05. And I pretty much played the game, like, 2 minutes later, so... Should do a shiny lock. So, describe what you mean by shiny lock. Because there's two ways that I'm thinking of when you say shiny lock. There are two ideas of shiny in my head. Because if my assumption is what you're saying I should do, only use shiny Pokemon. Yes, my friend. Do I have to find said shiny Pokemon? That's the real kicker. I can't play the game and grind forever until I find a random Rattata, and then keep going until I find a random... This would take many streams. It would be very boring. I'm not picking... Look. I would do a shiny lock where just I set all Pokemon to shiny, and it's a Nuzlocke. I would do that. I'm not doing the shiny lock where I have to go and find organically in the wild shiny Pokemon. Not in this game especially. It's still like 1 in 8,000 and change. Yeah, no, shiny... See, it would actually look cool, but, you know... I've never beaten any Nuzlocke. I guess it wouldn't make a huge difference, would it? I would do a randomizer. No, see, like... No, he doesn't mean... I don't think he necessarily means it that way. I think he means it as in, like, you should do it where it's all the shiny Pokemon, so you have something different to look at. I would like that. Actual just, like, going for Rattata, but, like, trying to make it shiny, and that's not good. I have antidotes. Alright. Might need help here. We might need to, like, switch out already. How much? Can you do one more? Well, we don't need an action replay. We just have the codes. I can put it through the command window on RetroArch, so. But action replay, yeah. No, like, but I know what you're saying. Like, I could do a randomizer, too. Randomizer is the worst one because, like, we can get really butthurt if we just happen to run into, like, a Lugia in the beginning and get annihilated. Or something like that. That's what I would think. Because I think Lugia learns Aerial Blast at, like, level any. And so, we'll just get destroyed. Antidote. And I'm going to switch it out. It would be entertaining. I mean, we'll have more Nuzlocke. This is the Bulblocke. Bulbasaur cannot die. That's level 1. Slightly more difficult than a normal Nuzlocke. Level 2 will be randomizer, maybe. I don't know. I might not use this game, though. Because, you know, we could randomize in, like, Platinum. Or something like that. Have a larger list. Randomize in, like, Black and White. Actually, no, that's like the ungodly annoyed saga of me playing a game is Nuzlocke in Black and White where I hate all the Pokemon anyway. Like, the one Munna I get will die, and then I'll get upset, and the one Pawniard I get will die, and then I'll get upset. Quick poll. Actually, I should make a poll. I'm genius. I'm a geniusu. Poison Sting. Hold on a sec. After this fight, I'm going to make a poll. And it's not going to be about names, because I don't get any new names. I don't think. We don't have a new route yet. Meridian Forest, front and back is the same route, so... We don't get a new route until we beat Brock, which is fine. But I'm gonna make a poll that's not a naming poll. It's gonna be just an opinion poll here. Alright, so... real quick. Also, you know, I should just say that I'm live. How should I do that? Share. Video link. Copy. I never said I'm live on anything. I should probably do all that real quick. On x.com. Post. Did it actually say like normal? Nope. It did not. Whatever. My audience doesn't usually come from X anyway. Let's throw it on on that one. And then I'll do the poll real quick. Hold on. I will do poll. It will be spectacular and glorious. And yeah, self-promo. Man, nobody's been self-promoting on this one. And not loving the whole X thing. So, are you not loving it because of the joke, or are you not loving it because it just looks stupid? Because I feel like it looks like it's just an ASCII, like, random, like nuanced X. But it's not necessarily my favorite. So we're gonna start a poll. My model is going to, hold on. Favorite generation in Pokemon. Alright, we're gonna do it like this. Alright, so we can have 4 options. Yes and no, the best options. No. Dude. Let's boom. That's my poll. I don't get to vote, I don't think. But that is my poll. You guys love the I know y'all just love the idea of that poll too. Gotta set my stuff back up. I know it's not like the most good use of my time. The look of the, and I just keep saying Twitter/X. I mean, I don't know that it was supposed to be the joke. Like, I think, like, obviously there are big players in that industry, and oh, come on, we got one Gen 1, right? We got one vote. Oh wait, 2 votes said Gen 1. That's good. That is good. I like this poll now. Generation 1 isn't even my own answer, which is the funny thing. My favorite generation is probably either 3 or 4 for various reasons. You know, I mean, the water didn't even bother me. Not enough water. That's what I say. Gen 5 wrong answer. I'm pretty sure I know who answered that. Let's see. There's people who like... It's very immature. No, look. I know! That's why I know. That's why I put it as that. Because no one actually... I shouldn't say no one. Most people don't love Generation 5 very much. But I especially hate it. I'm maybe one of the people who, of the people I know who hates it the most. And there are a lot of people who agree, a lot of people who disagree. And I'm assuming it's only going to get 3 votes, because like there are only 4 people in chat, or 4 people on watching on the stream, so. You know, like, Generation 4 is maybe my favorite one just because the Pokemon. Generation 3 is my favorite region. Or, well, I'll say the game. The game itself, I think, is my favorite. Generation 4, it has a lot of, like, my favorite music and a lot of my favorite Pokemon. Generation 3 has a lot of my favorite routes. A lot of my favorite, a few of my favorite gyms, maybe. I'd say a lot of my favorite, like, not Aqua and Magma are really what I'm partial to. Gen 10. Gen 10. No shot. Like, alright. How are you my age and Generation 5 is the... Because, see, the thing, Jacelyn... The thing... How in the heck... I'll be Ron DeSantis for a second. How in the darn did you ever go through life as long as you did? The first Pokemon games you played came out when we were like 13. How is that possible? I think Generation 10? See, what do you think Generation 10 is, Rebecca M? I'm curious. Like, what is, because obviously it's not a thing in Pokemon yet. What is the reference? Dude, okay, so yeah. Dude, Generation 6? Alright, so here's the thing. I'll break down everything you said. Oh, X, yeah. Generation X. I like that. Okay, I get it. It's... Oh, that makes sense. Okay, Roman numeral. See, I'm not thinking that hard. Alright, here's how it goes. I know. I don't know why the joke went over my head. Generation X has smarter jokes. That's the problem. You didn't even know there were games until I met... You met me when you were 13 as well! How did... I don't... Alright. To be fair, I didn't even, like, get into Pokemon until I was, like, 8 or 9. But, at the same time, like... Alright, you know what? We're not like the 90s kids. Only the cards in the show until a teenager. The games are the best. Alright, for your value, you buy 10 card packs, you might as well buy a game. Now it would be like... About the same, actually. Card packs are expensive. Pokemon cards are not cheap. But... Dang, this fight with Kakuna and Weedle took forever. But, alright. Going back to your takes, Gen 5 is only my favorite story, that's fair. I think, I have stories I like better than Generation 5, but it is one of the better ones. Better characters, too. Gen 2 and 4 are favorite legendaries. That is also pretty base. I don't know that I've known a lot of people who really like Generation 2's legendaries, but I'll take it. White was my first ever game. Soul Silver... Soul Silver? Yeah, I mean, if you... Because, see, Soul Silver is underrated. I even underrated it. Because I played through it, and I'm like, you know what? It's not, like, the best, but it's... Part of it is because, like, I didn't appreciate the aftergame. And it is very cool. Generation 2 is kind of minimalist, but just, like, it's very beautiful. I like that game. I recently beat... Yeah, Soul Silvers. Heart Gold, Soul Silver, some of the most underrated Pokemon games. They're not as good as the Gen 6 remakes. I think are a lot better. I think they may be the best Pokemon games ever made, but... I guess I should fight in here for a while. Who do I have out? Harambe too. Yeah, Raditz, he'll kick some ass. They'll be good. But, so Gen 5 is favorite story, 2 and 4 are my favorite legendaries. Gen 4 is hard to beat for legendaries. Like, Giratina, Darkrai, and the game ones, Dialga and Palkia, are just all so good. Generation 2, though, has Lugia, and that just might be objectively one of the better legendaries. And then you have, like, Celebi and Suicune, which are really cool. Also, Shaman, a little underrated, maybe, from Gen 4. 6 is the favorite region layout. Terrible intro. Yeah, Generation 6, I won't necessarily agree with you on the layout. I don't like the fact that Lumoise City is a thing. And it's just because it's gross. The way you play Lumoise City is gross. I don't like the camera angle. If it was like, Generation 5 actually, I like their city, like their New York City, because Lumoise is like their Paris, and I think, what is it, what is their Manhattan, effectively? The one from Generation 5, I can't remember what that's called. If the chat would like to enlighten me, because I'm ridiculous, I've played Gen 5 so many times, I'd have to go... Gosh, I'd have to know. Gen 3 had the most... Yeah. Well, I mean, Generation 3 also had this game. This is a Gen 3 game, remake of Gen 1. And this is a lot better than the originals. If we're being objective. And if we're just being, like, in terms of playability, just a lot better. Only weird thing is you can't evolve Crobat. Or you can't evolve Golbat. And that's annoying. Critical hit. I don't like this. I'm feeling iffy. Scratch. There we go. Alright. Heal. Time for healing. See, here's the best thing about Pokemon. I've never given favorite region. No, Kalos isn't bad. Johto. Based? I like that one. I'll take it. I'll take it. Johto, I'll take Generation 2. Yeah. Generation 3 remakes kind of... They came around at a part of my life when I didn't even have time to play Pokemon, and they were the best freaking games. They were just so good. I'm not doing the profile thingy. No. Oh, we got another vote. We got Generation 1. A second vote. Or, I mean, a third vote. See, if you didn't notice, whoever entered and started voting, that is not the incorrect vote, so that's pretty good. Who put 5, by the way? I think I know who it was. I believe I know. How many Pokeballs do I have right now? 11? I don't need more. Hi, Jennifer. Oh, I don't even have the money for more Pokeballs. Yeah, dang. Generation 1 is good. It probably has, like, the best roster of iconic Pokemon. Even though I'll say Generation 4 had better overall Pokemon than Gen 1, they've aged a lot better. Oh, come on. Da 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 da. Yeah, I had a feeling it was you. I had a feeling it was you, only because I know that's an area of slight disagreement. It's funny because both you and I have the same problems with the game. I know, because I played the games with you a lot. We had, like, the medals. You remember the medals, don't you? The medals are the dumbest crap ever. And those were the sequels, which are objectively better than the original Black and white. Black and white too. The metals, garbage. Just garbage. Metals can eat a lot of things. We're leveling up Butter. We're gonna level some Pokemon here. We're gonna level up Butter. And Generation 5. Wait, does that mean Silver Soul voted Gen 1? I know your taste a lot. I'm surprised you didn't put Other. I expected Other to get a vote. I would have put Other. I guess just given the options, you know, no one wants to vote third party. And I don't think anyone's ever gonna pick the new one. I mean, there might be someone down the road who's like Generation 9. Gen 4 is probably my favorite overall. Gen 2 remains great roster. Yeah. Yeah. Look, Generation 4 had Leafeon and Glaceon, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, Glaceon... Yeah, because Other you would have to explain. So, here's the thing. I believe Glaceon is your favorite, right? I don't know. I'd like to ask audience, what are everyone's favorite Pokemon? I can't make a poll for that. You kind of have to just put that in yourself. My favorite is Bulbasaur. Mine is literally #1. I know that there are those of you... I'm pretty sure... Yeah, Dusk Noir. Jacelyn, I'm pretty sure it's Glaceon, but I might be wrong. I didn't see a Glaceon plushie or Dusk Noir plushie when I looked too, and you guys have slightly less common favorites. Dusk Noir is definitely the most niche of the three of us, though. I don't think almost anyone has Dusk Noir as their favorite. Which is cool. I mean, I think having not the most common opinions is good. Bulbasaur is not the most common, but it's got to be like a top 20. If not... Scarlet and Violet. I never had the buggy problem. Shallow story, hand-holding, yeah. The characters suck. The designs... like, Silver Soul and I both agree that the designs are the worst NPC designs of, like, every game. Not even Pokemon. We can go into other RPGs and they have better... Like, RPGs with, like, no budgets probably had better... Like, every NPC was, like, some weird hipster, like, middle-aged man. Or, like, a woman who was, like a built hiker dude buff. It was really bad. That Generation 9 had good Pokemon. The tiny roster... No, I don't mind the tiny roster is part of the good thing. Yeah, almost all the male characters do look like crap. The new Pokemon are good because what they do now is they make less Pokemon and they make them better. Except for Orthworm and Squawkabilly and name a few, Flamigo. Flamigo, man. But yeah, favorite Pokemon for people here. Not Flamigo. I know Flamigo is a fan favorite and all, not. It's just a Flamingo. There were some bad new Pokemon, like almost all of the ones that you fight as those like boss Pokemon. Cloth, terrible. Terrassalization was an immediate turnoff for that game, yeah. I didn't like Terra types. Regional variants was iffy for me. What were the regional variants? Yeah, Squawkabilly. Just insulted. Regional variant. What were the regional variants in that game? Alola had other good things than me. Nah, I'm gonna say the one-off. No, yeah, the one-off gimmicks need to stop. Oh, what's at the top of your list? Because it used to be Glaceon, I thought, maybe. Yeah, just Tauros and... No, I love Wooper! I loved Wooper! Yeah, I know what the regional forms are, I just wanted to remember which ones were in that game. Wooper was, like, my favorite. I love Wooper. I love the new Wooper. It's Clodsire, maybe one of my favorite like Pokemon introduced. And what were there only just Tauros and Wooper? Oh well, they had Toadscool and they had Wiglet, and I kind of like those, maybe more than they deserve, but those aren't really regional variants technically. Decidueye is probably, yeah. I should have accepted your profile pick is based on Decidueye, so it makes sense. Yeah, divergent species are good. Do they have more divergent, or was that? Did I just cover all of it? I would prefer more divergent species because they're using old ideas and making them better rather than new crappy ideas. And I know that's not like, it's not being creative. I mean, it kind of is, but it's not being creative or whatever. And it like, but they're cool, you know. Poltergeist. Oh yeah, Poltergeist, Matcha, and Poltergeist regional variants, but they're not everything. It's cool to see more successful words. Yeah, Delta species are such a niche thing. All right, I'll say this: we should go over. I think I'll go over at the end of maybe at the end of this, because one, I need something to pad out the game a little bit more than just fighting new Pokemon. But we'll do Gen 5 takes, basic takes, since I don't really want to do videos on, I mean, not Gen 5. Gen 5 is too long. Generation 8, no, sorry, 9. We are on 9. Regional variants are usually good. I thought that the, probably gonna go with the Hisuian as the best, because Hisui had the Zoro and Zoroark, which are some of the best. And then you get, what was it, Voltorb and Electrode had the wooden Voltorb and Electrode. I'm just gonna say that the poll ended. Whoops. Indeed. I mean, I know I wasn't gonna get disagreement from you on the Hisuian. I mean, that's the only time they're ever making a ghost normal type. That's not usually a thing. Harambe, I need more level on Harambe. I don't feel comfy yet. Delta species was such a... I didn't even think of that until you said something. But no, like, I loved having Pokemon games where they had old and new Pokemon. That's part of why I really hated Generation 5. They had no old Pokemon and all their new crappy ones instead. And that was maybe why I didn't like it as much. But at the same time, I felt very iffy about Gen 4 when I first played it. It's just, I've played Gen 5 enough and I still don't like their Pokemon. It's, Hisuian Zoro, oh yeah. Oh yeah. I can't get over that one dude's weird. So look for the door of Zoroark. Which haircut? Which guy? Which guy are you talking about? Volo. I mean, I guess it's weird, but I never thought about it that much. Zoroark had a badass haircut, though. That's part of the good stuff. Zoroark, man. It's hard to beat that. It was definitely hard to beat these. Some of those Pokemon. Just like top tier, top notch. Low kick. Boom. Scratch. See, Harambe 2 is starting to learn. He's starting to get better. We got a monster on our hands in a few levels. He's gonna replace Harambe 1. I mean, should I have done Roman numerals? Maybe, I don't know. They need Pokemon. I really want a Pokemon Legends Celebi. That's what I want. I don't. I know that there's other ones. They could like Legends Jirachi or Legends something else, but Pokemon Legends Celebi. Because honestly, the new mechanics aren't terrible for that game. What do you... I have a question, because maybe you'll agree with me on some of these. I have some weird critiques of Legends Arceus. What little things didn't you like? Because that would be an interesting one. The things about the game that I didn't like were not the same things that other people didn't like. Part of the reason I liked it is it kind of made up for the crappy Pokepark games. Like, I felt like Legends Arceus was kind of like if Pokepark were done correctly, in a way. That's one thing that I liked about them. Other thing I liked about them, you know, you could actually catch all of the legendaries fairly easily. Another thing I like, Lurk. A lot of the fetch quests. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I feel like the fetch quests were a bad thing. Yeah, no, I liked the Pokedex stuff. I like the Pokedex stuff, except for the fetch. The fetch quests are all bad. When it wasn't like catch a big Geodude or some crap like that. I liked see Pokemon use X 4 times or whatever. I like the extensive Pokedex stuff. That may be one thing that makes it more playable for me. Because then it's not like just, you know, collect Pokemon. I didn't like that there was an established lore for the time period to know. Retconned. So, what I don't understand is the way that the map was so weird. What was the lore that they retconned? Because I remember, like, parts of it. I know I don't remember all of it, because I never actually finished playing that game. Dude. I can understand. Like, it's kind of the thing where Pokemon Legends Arceus, I feel like the way that the game, the main functions of the game, the mechanics, something that people liked. I didn't like having to dodge crap. That's one thing I just didn't like. That's like well, it's a skill issue, whatever. I just, like, it felt weird in a Pokemon game where I had to dodge things. I feel like the retcon, part of it was regional, like the way they had, like, maybe Jubilife City was named after Jubilife Village, but Jubilife Village is around where, like, Floroma Town is. Although the landscape's a little bit different, I mean, it just looks so different compared to the map in Sinnoh. And because I was so used to the maps in Sinnoh and in Alola, I mean, not Alola, Unova, it'd be really weird. The movie Arceus and the Jewel of Life, Dialga bring Ash back in time. Okay, but that's like, that's anime lore. That's a little bit different. That's a little bit different. We could have played a touch-up version of that story. I mean, it's not... No offense to Arceus and the Jewel of Life, it was not even in the top 10 Pokemon movies, and I haven't even seen more than like 13 of them. Pokemon the movie, the Arceus movie, was not that good. I'll be honest. I was not into it. It's trying to establish lore, but it didn't have any, like, fun things in the movie. The movie that I did really like, though, Pokemon the movie 3. That was underrated. The one with the Unknown and the Entei. I felt like that was like a real anime movie. Actually, no. The first 5 Pokemon movies were all fantastic. All the Pokemon movies after that, for the most part, weren't all that good. Lucario and the Mystery of Mew was fine. The Manaphy movie was fine. Pokemon, the Darkrai movie, that was number 10. That one wasn't bad. There was another one that I liked. I think it was the Shaman one where Shaman's a bitch. That one wasn't terrible. The Arceus movie I just never liked. Maybe it's because, for me, Arceus has always been a little overrated. And that's really what they focused on a lot. They had like a heat train or something in that movie, but that one wasn't all that special. I don't know. I didn't think the story was bad. It was just kind of like... I didn't mind the Legends Arceus story for when I hated it. They hated Shaman. No, Shaman was a bitch. Shaman was awful. I liked it because it had Giratina and Regigigas. That was what I like when I watch those movies. It's like I want to see what they do with the legendaries I like. They had the Regigigas. They had like an army. Regigigas had an army, and Giratina was awesome. That's fair. Okay. I mean, Professor Oak in the Gen 4 one. I mean the Gen 4, the fourth movie. Yo, but does Ash actually kiss a Latias? That's the thing I want to know. Is that consistent? Like, anime lore does not consistent with the games, other than the movies. Yeah, Ash definitely kissed the Latias. I believe that 100%. I've seen all of the movies up through 13 or 14. The last one I saw was the Reshiram Zekrom one, but they had two different versions, just so that they could they could Mandela affect your ass. They had Pokemon Black and White, the movie, the Victini one with Zoro, or maybe it wasn't Victini, it had Zoroa, and they had Reshiram and Zekrom or something. I'm even thinking of two different ones. No, they had Pokemon Black and White, the movie. They had Reshiram as a version and Zekrom as a version. And I didn't like it because they were the exact same movie, but they just had the scenes animated in the story with Zekrom and Reshiram opposite each other. Two different versions of the movie. I wasn't fond, I should say not fond at all. Not fond of what? Wasn't fond. If I missed a comment. If I missed a comment because of YouTube again. I wish I hadn't missed the Zarde movie. The Zarde movie? Oh. A comment got blocked? What? Hold up. Let me look at, Alright. I'm a... The hell, man, comments. Alright. This is my least favorite part about YouTube. Sometimes I don't know when a comment got blocked. No. Hold on. Hold on. All messages. I don't need that up. Alright. Still blocked. Because I can't see it when I change that. Hold on. Top chat, live chat. Nah, they blocked you. They completely blocked you on that. Oh! Oh wait, I found some. I found some. Hold on. Enamorous. Ooh, that's a hot take. Hold on. I found your comments. Okay. Okay. I also wasn't fond of Enamorous, number 4 in the weather trio. The tranny that represents the obvious weather condition of love. No, yeah, they didn't like that comment. YouTube did not like this post. But they can eat it, because I don't really care. I mean, you're not saying something necessarily derogatory, so I wouldn't think it's a big deal, but yeah. Yeah, it's just YouTube being trash. Alright, Harambe level 10. We're gonna get, level up Bulbasaur a bit. Namorous. I didn't like Namorous because I really hated the other Pokemon. Like, the Weather Trio just sucked. They were the worst legendaries ever. It's like Skylanders did it better with that one random, like, Zeus-looking thing it had. Like, I just thought that the Weather Trio was terrible. Yeah, but I mean, like, compared to other legendaries, though, Enamorous, not the best. Like, I'll go with some of the Pokemon in there, but to me, it's like, you know, Iron Leaves and Iron. What is Cobalien's Iron thing now? Iron something. Iron something or other. Yeah. There are definitely better legendaries. Tornadus. Was that? Oh, that was the the one with the wings, right? Landorus Therian was a tiger. Thundurus was like a weird monkey or something? I don't remember. Yeah. I'll say Tornadus probably had the best looking one. In terms of, I think Tornadus was the one with the weird wing things. But, I don't know, Therian form still didn't even do it for me. Like, try to polish a turd. Like, when you did it that bad, it just make me think about it as little as possible. And it's probably the best you're gonna get. The good thing about Pokemon right now is they're going back to the well with good Pokemon like the paradox forms of the ancient Raikou, Entei, and Suicune are kind of cool. Not gonna lie, I like the giraffe. I like the walking wake. It was not bad. I know I'm talking about a lot of random new Pokemon. Raikou, yeah, Raikou the giraffe. It's funny too because they had Farigiraf, I think, in that generation. Maybe I'm wrong. Was Farigiraf in Gen 9? It blends in a little bit, but I think Farigiraf was maybe it's Gen 8. If it's Gen 8 and I'm just stupid, that's funny, but no. But no, yeah, I like Raikou quite a bit. The new one. Yeah, Farigiraf is 9, okay. Still not the best palindrome Pokemon. We have. Sorry, Lurk. You probably don't know anything in this conversation. This is all like random new Pokemon game stuff. Thank you for Lurk, though. I like Lurks. I love, I think I'm ready to fight Brock. Shiny Farigiraf. Hey, it's easy to get some of the shinies when you have, like, older games. If you know what I mean. I don't think there's anyone to talk to in this city, really. Indeed. Alright, we're gonna fight. Do you want to dream big? Do you dare to dream and become the Pokemon champ? I'm no trainer, but I can advise you how to win. Let me take you to the top. The first Pokemon out in a match. Okay, that's trash. I know this. Who am I starting with? We're starting with Monkey. Harambe 2, boy. The one gym trainer. You're 10,000 light years from facing Brock. Alternatively, I'm 2 steps away, but, you know... Look. Favorite Pokemon, people. I remember we got Decidueye. We got Dusk Noir. We got Bulbasaur was mine, and then I don't know. Other people have favorite Pokemon? Harambe 2, Karate Chop Boogaloo. Hell yeah, let's, no, we're gonna use Karate Chop. Bam. A critical hit. Sand attack. I have Chop. Chop 1. Let's go. Let's go! I could probably beat Brock, but do I want to try and get Beedrill? What do I want to try and do here, actually? Nah, Beedrill's too much work. We'll get Beedrill later. We're gonna beat Brock tonight, and then we're gonna do Pokemon topics. Maybe we won't do Pokemon topic. I don't want to have to change windows. Have all my tabs open. What are my tabs right now? Anime Update, Amazon, eBay, Mal, 2 tier lists, and YouTube. And it's not even that weird. Probably the weirdest thing is having the tier lists up because you know, tier listing is a thing I do, I guess. I have to keep one of them because I'm trying to. I have gotten really late on one of my videos. I should have had it done already. It's supposed to go up tomorrow. It's not hard to edit, but there's something I should have done before. We got some Pokemon though. My favorite Pokemon is Bulbasaur. I don't know if I'm really gonna be willing to change that at any point. I feel like I'm already set in my ways. Like, Bulbasaur has been my favorite since close to the beginning. I really only knew Generation 1 very well back when I started. Like, I knew some others. Like, I knew Medicham. I knew Manaphy and Lucario. I knew some other stuff, like, before I got into Pokemon, but I don't know. My favorite was probably just Bulbasaur. It's really hard because, like, when a new designer comes out that I really like, it can get up there, but it's like trying to compare the one I like, the one I've used a lot, the one I've gotten used to with the new one. It's just the new one will never be better, maybe. I don't know. Maybe it's open-mindedness. You know, Decidueye was not... You probably weren't expecting to go into it and love Decidueye. But it makes sense given, like, the other stuff you like. You have your Rito character based on the Rito and Decidueye combo. And it makes a lot of sense. Decidueye was a really good design. I just don't know, like... Dusk Noir is something very... It's niche, but it's not. Because I feel like most people have a positive opinion of Dusk Noir. The main relevance in the games was probably from Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. And Dusk Noir was kind of a good character in that game. Decidueye was really good. Like, trying to go and say, like, favorite Pokemon of all time can sometimes be difficult. Like, I know Skoggle, his is, like, indeterminate because he's like, I'm like, what's your favorite Pokemon? He gives me a list of about 10. You gotta narrow it down a little bit. Like, why? I'm like, but do you not have any that you like just more than the others? If you had to pick on, like, instinct, is like, not really. And it makes sense, because there's a lot of good Pokemon out there. There's also a lot of bad Pokemon out there. Hand-holding is an issue. I think that overall, Alola gave me Mimikyu, and that has been one of my favorite Pokemon. For whatever reason, even though Pikachu is maybe like top 50 least favorite, and that's like competing with Orthworm and Basculin. Well, I mean, Basculin may have risen a little bit since it's not absolutely useless now. It evolved into Basculegion, and Basculegion is cool. Definitely not my favorite ghost type by any measure, but yeah, no, the Ultra games, they made good games. They're not bad. Yeah. I mean, that's like almost no one buying a Pokemon game needs that tutorial. I'll be honest, like some games you need a tutorial because people are getting into it, like Fire Emblem. I understand because a lot of people will just go and buy the new one. Never played it before. Pokemon, like there are people who do that, but you know, for the most part, everyone's played Pokemon before. They're just buying the new one. Ultra Sun is supposedly one of the harder games to Nuzlocke. I'm not sure if that's true. I would say my understanding of Nuzlocks is that most Nuzlocks are just hard to do in general. Unless you're in a game where, like, you don't have random encounters, that kind of changes it. But, you know, new games be new games. Oh yeah, that's right, Karate Chop don't work on Weedle. Oops. Scratch. I want to get Harambe to like level 13. Then we can fight Brock. I should up Bulbasaur to level 13 too, just because I don't want to be stupid. You know, I might bite off more than I can chew sometime. I just don't want to have Bulbasaur die again. Hey lurky people, or people just joining in chat, either or. For one, like, comment, and subscribe. 2, what is your favorite Pokemon? I intend to cheat the Ultra Sun games. That's difficult. You gotta do either an emulator or get like one of those fandangled 3DS action replays. Yeah. I don't know. If you're on your toes, like sometimes it just hits you. Because I don't always like heal after every battle. It gets tedious, so I just kind of, maybe that's my problem, is I'm not overly cautious. I was not the main character from Overcautious Hero, which is a very underrated isekai, by the way. Are you gonna 3DS action replay? I used to have one, not difficult. Well, I'm just saying, like, I've never owned one. I've never used it. I'd never used Game Shark either. I knew someone who had Game Shark, but I never used Game Shark. Mainly because I'm so hard to choose one. I know. So, here's the thing with Pokemon. There's over 1,000 of them. We even have Yellow Gumby. Number 1,000, Yellow Gumby. If we didn't get Yellow Gumby, maybe my favorite in the new generation would be Tinkaton. But like even like a lot of the new Pokemon can't stand up to like plethora of all these old good designs. And then some of them come around and it's just like, wow, I really like this. It's difficult. There's hundreds of good Pokemon. I think no matter who you are, if you like Pokemon at all, you gotta be like 100 good Pokemon at least. But now, anyway, they have 1,000 and... what is it now? 1,018, 1,019 different ones? Since they're introducing some for the DLC, like the Matcha Sinistea or whatever. Maybe Mew? Mew is a pretty top tier. I knew a person. Alright. Here's the thing. I would like that answer better. I don't know. It doesn't really spoil. I still love Mew. The only person I knew whose favorite Pokemon was Mew was person I didn't like so much. I don't know how I want to. Somehow I have the GameCube Game Shark disc for Splinter Cell 2. What? There's a Game Shark disc for an individual GameCube game? Wow. That is a thing. Mew is not bad though. Meow meow meow. Mew is a good answer. It's definitely not a bad answer. I've heard a couple better. For the life of me, there's this one person I know, and he said Aerodactyl, and I was thinking, man, that is a mid take. Other than that, most people don't have a bad answer for their favorite Pokemon. Like, and a lot of them are the same 100 Pokemon. Just because there are a lot of really popular Pokemon that people love. Bulbasaur is a normie take, if I'm being honest. Out of all the takes here, the most common one is probably actually Bulbasaur. I know Charlie's a Snorlax, Candy Queen Charlotte. We'll say that Skoggles is Shuckle for kicks, because Shuckle is kind of like a very him Pokemon. Like, he also likes the Tepig line and a couple other things, but I'm gonna say it's probably Shuckle. Yeah, no, sorry, I'm sorry, Pikachu is the wrong answer. There are only a few wrong answers. Pikachu is the wrong answer. Even True Green 7, this YouTuber I watch, he maybe likes more Pokemon than is deserved by some of their designs. He even said, like, Pikachu is your favorite Pokemon if you've never really seen that many Pokemon. Like, that's one of the only Pokemon you've seen, that's your favorite Pokemon. Like, Pikachu is definitely the wrong answer. I may come to regret that statement someday. Get a lot of hate, I don't care. Pikachu is definitely the wrong answer. Chunkachu, maybe. Pikachu? No. Bring back Chunkachu. I like Chunkachu. Chunkachu is better. It was like Big Chungus, but for Pikachu. And it was actually adorable. New Pikachu, meh. Sorry to anyone who loves Pikachu, by the way. I don't actually just really hate Pikachu, I only... You know, Pikachu's too overdone. If Pikachu wasn't beaten to death, like a horse that's carcass had been rotting for like 25 years, no, Pikachu maybe is only the wrong answer. I generally love most... No. When a Pokemon... Alright, Trubbish is good. Trubbish is fine. Boring and off-putting Pokemon, that's what does it for me. If I find it really boring or off-putting, that's kind of what it is. Like, one of my least favorite Pokemon ever is Ducklet, because it's one of the least interesting, the least inspired Pokemon. Worst designs ever. Like, it's not even... It doesn't look like garbage, it's just boring as crap. It's not even a Pokemon. Look, there are a lot of people who really did love Lucario and Charizard back in the day, and they weren't wrong then. So, like, Lucario and Charizard... I'm gonna fight Brock. Lucario and Charizard aren't the worst. But I've never liked Lucario that much. That's not true. I liked Lucario when I first played the Gen 4 game. It's just they overdid Lucario. Lucario is an objectively good Pokemon in almost every way. Except it's overdone in terms of, like, people loving Lucario. Alright, we're gonna have to chop. I'm not even over leveled for this, I'm just super effective. Will I never change Pokemon? Maybe I will never. Lucario and Charizard, if they just didn't, like... really, it was the Charizard Megas that killed it. Because right then and there, you said Charizard was basically in a league of its own. And given the attention they gave to Charizard and Greninja, I just got sick of it. Greninja is kind of like an iffy answer too. I'd like, not that Greninja is bad or anything either. It's just like I'm just tired of it. I was always indifferent to Lucario and Charizard within the overuse. Yeah, I was never indifferent to either. That's the thing. I really liked both Pokemon until, you know, everything was Charizard. Everything was Lucario. Snorlax, Jigglypuff, Eevee, Charizard, Gengar, Psyduck, and Mimikyu. I'm so sorry. Also, Eevee is spelled E-E-V-E-E, like palindromic, but it's okay. I gotcha. I'm pretty sure you actually, like, I'm not sure if that's the... That could have been the autocorrect for all I know. No, Snorlax is 100% a good Pokemon. Jigglypuff, Modern Classic. Eevee, definitely a normie like, everyone loves Eevee. That's not really normie, because everyone loves Eevee, but... Charizard's not bad, it's just... there's too much Charizard. Mimikyu is good. Gengar is good. Psyduck is good. Gen 6 had really good additions to the Pokedex. Well, that's part of... Okay, Gen 6, 7, and 8 all did this correctly, in my opinion. They made good Pokemon. They didn't do what Gen 5 did. Gen 5 had more Pokemon than any other generation, and almost all of them were just not that good. Eevee is like a big fan favorite Pokemon. Noibat, Noivern, those are good. Again, I don't even love them, but they're really good. And that's like, Generation 6 just had good, you know, that's what I figured. It's just like, all of them except for Charizard, Gengar. Well, actually, no, you spent most of them right. Jigglypuff had a space and Snorlax had an E. That's fine. No, I don't get peculiar. I know the autocorrect butchered you on the Eevee, and it's like, I know that's not your fault. Nobody spells Eevee that wrong. Alright, level 14. Can we go on to the next route? I know there's another chatter I know whose favorite is probably Jigglypuff. Saves! They talks it! I don't know what I can do. I can't do Golem as good. Saves! I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. Eevee is great. Eevee is just good. There's a litter attached. Dear I never. Dear I never. What's your favorite? Temtem? My favorite Temtem? What the hell? Temtem. Temtem. That sounds so familiar. Was it like an offshoot of, like, not offshoot, some sort of off-brand Pokemon? Temtem. It sounds so familiar. Kind of like how, like, Bakugan was sort of just basically like, if we hack and slash Beyblade and Yu-Gi-Oh together, we make Bakugan, and it's worse than both. And like, oh yeah. Dude, that's the best take I've ever seen. All right. I'm sorry, I need to pin this message. I should pin that to my channel. That's about the best. All right. Let me explain. Hold on. Just come on. Generation 5. Here's 200 new Pokemon. We have just a duck, just a dog, just a pigeon, ice cream, trash bag, a couple clouds, a really cool dragon trio, and about 100 mid designs. You are not wrong. Alright, so to be fair, I love the ice cream. One of the best Pokemon. Don't forget placeholder fish. That's real. This is so Silver Soul. He let me know of this really interesting fact. Motherfucker! Why? Why? No gust. Bad. Banned. Get out of here. Defend. Nah, both of y'all weak against gust. Shit. No. I don't like that at all. Run right back. No. We're gonna go karate chop. Karate chop. Karate chop. Yes, that's good. It wasn't even a crit. Let's go. Harambe. Harambe for the win! I'm mean. Alright, yeah. About 100 mid designs. No, seriously. Actually, yeah, no. Placeholder fish. Placeholder fish was, that one was Basculin. That was actually made because they just needed a random fish to throw in the water. Legit design confirmed, apparently. Wobbuffet, Blissey, and Dialga for Pokemon you like. Those are actually good. So, Blissey is very underrated. Dialga is a great legendary. Yeah. No, I had the one video. It didn't get good views. It got a lot less good views than other videos at that time on my channel, but just a duck. Everyone says the same thing. Just a duck. Like everyone I've not like when you first start talking to someone, and then you're like, why is there just a duck? We already have a better duck. Why did we need that duck? Psyduck is about the most iconic, like, anime duck ever. And then we add that crap. Ducklet? Get out of here. Placeholder fish. Wobbuffet is Magmar. No, you're right. Magmar is best duck. Magmar is definitely best duck. Just a pigeon. I mean, I can maybe get into Gen 5. There's 3 Pokemon I don't like in Gen 5. Or 3 categories, sorry. 3 categories of Pokemon I don't like in Gen 5. Category number 1. Pokemon that are basically, like, really, really, really garbage versions of Pokemon that already exist. Like, Blitzo and Zebstrika are just, like, effectively Unova and Ponyta and Rapidash. I don't understand why they need to make those. Whatever. You just had crappy new Pokemon for no reason. I was really excited by Final Fantasy nostalgia. And like my second favorite starter. Your second favorite starter? Which one? You know, P-Duck, the P-Dove line had bad, just like, they're basic pigeons. Which starter? I'm very curious. None of those starters are in, like, my top anything. Even though they're better overall than some of the other ones. Given that it's you, I'm guessing that it's Samurai out of those, but I could be wrong. Just a Duck. Just a Duck is literally one of my least favorite Pokemon of all time. It really killed me. When I first saw the cards coming out, I legit thought they were all garbage knockoffs. I was looking at someone's cards going, these can't be real. Who sold you this crap? Oh, it's Snivy. You know what? Fair. It's funny because I probably would use Snivy more often than you would. And to be perfectly honest, I don't like Snivy as much as like half of the other starters in some of the other games. Shorts. Hi, I like shorts. They're delightfully comfy and easy to wear. Yo. Youngster Ben. Destroyed me with facts and logic. Shorts are comfy and easy to wear. Snivy is legitimately a good Pokemon in design. Superior kind of never really stuck with me the same way some of the other ones did. I don't know. Grass types I have a high threshold for, though. Decidueye is really good. Sceptile is really good. So I'm never really going to be into Superior as much. Luxray. Luxray. We got Luxray love. I love Luxray. Generation 4 just had good Pokemon. Alright. Yeah, no. To be fair, Generation 5 had a relatively decent game. It's just, the Pokemon kind of really roughed it up for me. So Generation 1 had the most, 151, until Generation 5 had 156. Of the 156, I think that passable, like actually passable Pokemon, maybe 56 of them if I'm being generous. So many of them are bad. I think I went through them all. Did I go through them all? I can't remember if I did that on a video. I think I just picked the ones I really hated. Somebody of Gen 5 was mid. Yeah, it's male and female shiny Luxray is cool. Bugcatcher Gleg. Harambe too. I probably should have had Bulbasaur so I didn't get poisoned. So we'll probably end stream on a good note. I want to catch a new Pokemon. That's what our next poll is gonna be. But actually, so if I'm reviewing Pokemon on the stream, what do you guys want me to talk about in terms of like a list of Pokemon? It can be a type. It can be a generation. It can be just starters. I'm interested. I have a lot of harsh opinions on Pokemon. I may be one of the only people who are like, half of the Pokemon are good, half of the Pokemon are bad. I get very kind of stuck up with certain things. Just a Duck is still one of the worst defenders, but you know, they're just really good and really bad Pokemon everywhere. I think there's just a lot of meh. Favorite type? My favorite... So, alright. You want me to talk about the Pokemon that occupy my favorite type? And least favorite. Alright, so if I'm going based on just... If I'm going based on types, my favorite type is Ice. My least favorite type is probably Rock. And yours is Ghost. Anyone who met you for 5 seconds would know that your favorite type was Ghost. Like, I heard you talk about Pokemon for 5 seconds, really. My least favorite is Rock. Yeah. Yeah, I know why, too, because there's no Ghost Rock type. The only Ghost combo not actually used. Although, Rock types just are not overall that good, really. I don't know, a lot of duds with the Rock types. Old Rock types used to be better. I like... Well, I don't know, Onix is one of my least favorite Gen 1 Pokemon. Geodude is iffy. Like, of the Pokemon that evolved by trading, Golem is maybe my least favorite. Although, yeah, I think it's Golem. Machamp can grow on me. Oh my god, why? Alright. Gang, what do I even do with that? He had full health. What do I do with this crap? That's a downer. Fucking. We're almost at the end of a stream. Alright. I have more time to think about it. Who is this man? Even in the winter, that's my policy. That's something I would do. I don't know. Why is it so easy for that shit to happen? What is your defense stat, motherfucker? Defense 20? That's not even terrible. I mean, it's not amazing. Alright, well... Here's the deal. We are not quite at the end of the stream, but I did want to go over my favorite, favorite type and least favorite. Mine is... Yeah, we're not gonna catch a new Pokemon this time. We're, Yeah... Alright, so mine are Ice and Dragon, and I'm pretty indifferent to Poison Rock. That's fair. Most Rock-type Pokemon are literally just rocks, they're boring. It had to! Was that even a crit? That shouldn't have happened. That's so bad. Alright, well, we're gonna have a poll here. Alright, fam. Alright. Poll. Okay. What should I do next Friday? I mean, okay. I know rules are rules, but some of this is a little ridiculous. Leveling with you guys. Alright, so, what should I do next Friday? Different game? One. And I'm just getting some input from the regulars here. Yeah, we're putting, I think we're putting 4 options. So I'll talk you guys through these options too, because there's some specific merits and demerits to some of these. And let's see. When life gives you lemons, I guess so. I really guess so. Let's see. This 4th option, I'm trying to think it over, really. Alright. Here we go. Now, let me set all my stuff back. All right. Here's the thing. Different Pokemon challenges, like I just do something else. Squirt lemon juice inside, maybe one per stream. That way, it doesn't feel like cheating. One per stream feels like cheating to me. If you're saying like let one revive. So let Bulblocke revive. That's a real option, although it's very blatantly anti-Nuzlocke. It is fair to say though that Bulblocke is me, and if I'm gonna let anything revive, it's gonna be that. Start over obviously is like the crappiest idea. I mean, maybe it's the most reasonable. Different Pokemon challenge is a reasonable idea as well. It means either I'm gonna play a different game, or I'm just gonna do a different challenge on here, which I'd really have to like. I'm not gonna choose based off this poll. I want to get a survey of ideas and opinions. Let Bulblocke die and keep playing. That's the regular Nuzlocke version. Like, I'm just doing regular Nuzlocke at that point. Bulblocke is in name only. And then start over would be... Oh, yeah, sorry. So we've got... We've basically got 3 things where we do more of the same and then different Pokemon challenge, which is... I mean, it may be part of why I'm just kind of like, I don't know. Oh, we got 3 votes. Let Bulblocke rip, keep playing. I mean, effectively speaking, that is what someone does in a Nuzlocke. 25. Wow, very split opinions. I mean, I think we got like 6 viewers and 4 people have already chosen all different. That is such a ooh. I'm gonna go with. I'm guessing the community is a little bit torn on this one. Let me just let me save state for a second. Save state option, save state. All right, so we can per the rules of this challenge, it's either over or allow yourself one soft reset and take the setback and retry what has been done today. Well, that would have been better to do before I overwritten the... I mean, if we were going to consider that as an option, I shouldn't have done what I just did, because that would have literally been like... Mulligan would just restart today's episode, kind of. A soft reset. And take the setback to levels and retry what has... Yeah. I can't believe that Bulbasaur died that easily. I just can't. You could do a Nuzlocke a different game like Black or White. Oh no. Pokemon Hell the game. I feel like we need to do a different game maybe. I mean, this has been a game that I've played now for almost what? I think I've done 8 Bulblocke episodes. I mean, this is like a crisis. I wanted other Pokemon to die, like as like for Harambe did not die again. No, it's even worse. And it's just kind of like I feel like the correct thing to do may be like I feel very new Pokemon challenge. So I mean, whose opinion was who, by the way? Like, do any of you guys have like a different idea? Like, I think you can still switch your vote. I don't know. I mean, maybe you all just kind of have the same different opinions. Because that would be I mean, I'm not ultimately I'm going to do what I end up deciding to do, but I would like to know viewer consensus. Oh man. It only works this way just because a one-type playthrough. I like that, except I don't. The only way to do that effectively, I mean, it also becomes boring. There's no stakes. There's no challenge for that. and there's no intrigue. Like the randomizer adds intrigue, and I never save. Yeah, yeah. I said revive, but now say new. I mean, Bulbasaur reviving doesn't really make a lot of sense, given that like we're trying to actually play a challenge, and it's kind of defeating the purpose of the challenge. Specifically, Rock type. No, I can't even start a game like that. I'd have to give myself a weird rule of like until I find the first Rock type, and even then, what do I play? Like I don't think I can easily emulate a Generation 8 game. Hmm. Very, very interesting. But let's I'm gonna do something real quick. I'm gonna look up wow. Ice type Pokemon are now the rarest of all types. Only 60. Do they have oh, okay. Can they like make it easier to see? Damn. What the heck, man? Alright. Let's back up. That is not any easier. That is not. That is also not a good list. Dang, I was gonna go through them and be like, huh. Ice types suck, and here's why. No, that's I just want a list. I guess Bulbapedia had the best one. But anyway, let's see if I can. I want to see if I can pull it up on stream. Let's hold on. We're gonna end the game and I'd vote to start over. However, it might be better to do a little research into what games provide easier Nuzlocke for beginners and a researching strategy for this type of challenge. That is fair. Part of the reason I failed is because I made a requirement that Bulbasaur was a thing, but also in the last Nuzlocke I was getting hammered. I over level it because I yeah. Overstretch. I mean, it's not a big deal. Like, I don't feel destroyed because I lost. It's more so like, what the hell do I do now? Because it's like me playing on my own. It doesn't really matter. But like, I'm not gonna restart again. Like, well, I can. I don't know. Yeah, I feel like maybe we just maybe we go for a different one. Good night, and good night, Rebecca M. We'll be ending off shortly. Um, I'll probably only go until 11 because I'm not doing a stream shorter than 2 hours. I feel like I owe my audience more since I only do 2 streams a week now. But let's see, screen of blackness. Hold on. Let's see if it'll let me do window capture. Okie dokie. So, ice type. I'll just do this since I figured I'd explain my opinions here. My favorite type ever. Ice type is one of the 18 types. Ice type moves are super effective. It's dragon, flying, grass, and ground. While ice type Pokemon are weak to fighting, fire, rock, and steel. As of Generation 9, there are 58 ice type Pokemon, or 5.69% of all Pokemon, counting those that are ice type in at least one of their forms, including regional forms, making the rarest type, with fairy and dragon tying is the second rarest. That's actually interesting. I wouldn't have guessed that. I would have thought dragon was going to be rare, but maybe I'm wrong. Pokemon listed below are listed by their current types, and Pokemon have had their types change. I mean, I guess. So, homies, you know the ice types. You love them well. What do y'all think? What do y'all think about ice type overall? Yeah, I feel like Bulblocke. I need to come back to it. That is true. I think that might be the biggest, the best take I've heard is like maybe we do Bulblocke again. Maybe we do Bulblocke like a different way or a different time. Because we might just need to do a new Pokemon Nuzlocke. Because I can't beat myself over the head with this because it's gonna feel like too much given that I just did Bulblocke. Maybe we come back in like a year. Maybe we come back in like 6 months. Like a few ice types. Yeah, the ghost ones. All right, so we got Vulpix Alolan form. Probably overall one of the best. Oh, that's pure ice type. What the heck? Bulbapedia. I don't really want to change Windows. Hold on. I'm gonna. Oh wait. Duh, I didn't turn it on. Hold on. Turn that off. I have not shown you guys the window yet. Which is fine. Because I need to find... Need to go and probably Ice-type Pokemon, the Pokemon database. That's terrible. Tiny little sprites. Cerebi. 67. They're counting a lot. Hold on. Window capture. Boom, there we go. There we go. Cerebi. Yes, we all know some of these. Sandshrew, Sandslash, Vulpix, and Ninetales. None of those were originally ice types. But, I mean, I think they're both good. Dugong is basic and boring. Probably not a lot of, like... You know, we all know Dugong. Wish I could zoom in. Wish I knew how to zoom in on a page. Hold on. Zoom in. I can. Yeah, there we go. There we go. There we go. See, I'm learning. Love it. Glaceon, Frostlass, Kyurem, and Alolan Vulpix are all good examples of why it's such a cool shit. Frostlass is obviously the best. Yeah. I think Sandshrew and Sandslash, honestly, for me, were, like, overdone. Like, I don't mind, but as far as ice types go, it's not something where I'm going to ever think of the Sandshrew and Sandslash. I'll always think of the originals. Vulpix and Ninetales, though, is kind of refreshing. Vulpix and Ninetales are just good in general. Dugong is maybe one of the worst ones, though, like I was saying. It's not, like... It's no, like, Frostlass. That's all I'll say. Cloyster... what can I say? I love Cloyster. I'm a heterosexual male. I think we all like Cloyster, but I digress. Ice Psychic, like, this is Galarian, Mr. Mime. I'm not a fan, actually. Little creepy. Jinx, I think is underrated. It's one of my favorite, I'll say in Kanto, that's maybe, like, Generation 1, top 20. Say Jinx is top 20. Definitely one of my favorites. Definitely underrated. Black Jinx is better than Purple Jinx all day. Just because it's kind of like, it's kind of cool and creepy. Lapras, obviously solid. Articuno, pretty solid. Sneasel, very fun. Swinub, adorable. Pilot Swine's, and it's not a bad for a middle form. Delibird is kind of useless, but flavor. It's a flavor Pokemon. Smoochum's a good pre-evo. Castform Ice type is very cool, but I mean not just because it's cool, but we got Snorunt. I love Snorunt. Glalie and Mega Glalie. Oh, they have the ice. They have the Megas. That's why. Mega Glalie is really cool. So Mega Glalie is got like the broken jaw. It's like a really bad, like it's got a cool ability and everything. Refrigerate. I don't know if that's a helpful ability when you're Glalie, but You know, the broken jaw thing, it's really kind of effed up. But Mega Onigori, got Glalie here. I like the Walrein line okay, but it's not like I like it better than Seal and Dugong, but it's not like I don't know. It's not one of my favorites ever. It's still pretty cool. Spheal is a very good meme. Regice is a solid legendary. Snover and Obama Snow. It's funny. These Pokemon came out. The English dub or the English names for these all came out in like 2006, 2007, and Obama Snow came out like 1 year before the relevance of political candidate Barack Obama. So it's Obama Snow, I guess. Snover. A lot of people don't really like Snover. I don't agree with that. Weavile is awesome. Glaceon is awesome. Mamoswine is awesome. Frost is like these 4 Pokemon in a row. I mean, maybe some people don't like some of them, but pretty awesome overall. Rotom Refrigerator. See, Arceus with the Ice Plate, this doesn't count, really. I mean, it does look cool, but it doesn't count. A Snowman Darmok and Darmanitan. That's pretty awesome. Ice Fire. Pretty fire. Well, what do y'all say about that? Articuno is another strong reason. Team Plasma's whole story been centered on ice types because of Kyurem. Yeah, I don't mind that. That was definitely good. The Sandshrew line is forgettable. It really is. Obama Snow. No. No, I went to my stats. I can't do that. That's unprofessional. Anyway, Vanillite, Vanillish, Vanillux. Definitely solid ice cream cones. Ice cream cones. Cubchoo, Beartic. Very, very nice. Not. I mean, like... I set myself up by saying snot, but... Alright. Here's the thing. Alright, so Gen 5 Darmok and Darmanitan, those are regional Galarian forms that didn't already exist. Generation 5 was what really kind of made me mad with these. I love the ice cream. These two I hate so much. Cubchoo and Beartic. Not only is it like worse Teddiursa and Ursaring. Cubchoo doesn't even look like a real Pokemon. Beartic barely looks like a real Pokemon. I get it barely. But Cryogonal is just kind of there. I'm not a huge fan. Kyurem is fine. I do like its black and white forms better. Especially it gets Terravolt and Turbo Blaze. Pressure is stupid. But, you know, regular Kyurem is a little underwhelming for me. I'll say. Even though the other dragons are cool when they're fused. I really liked some of the Gen 6 ice types. Amora and Aurorus. You know, they're like adorable, pretty. Glass Cannon. Avalugg and Bergmite were not my favorites, really. Oh yeah, Crabominable. Silvally doesn't count either. That's only sometimes nice, I guess. Crabominable was like, I don't know. We've gone very quickly to like just falling down. What was Gen 7? Was Crabominable Gen 7? I guess it was because Silvally. Yeah, this is the... Crabominable is the only ice type from Gen 7? The heck? Really? Man, I don't think about these things good enough. Galar did have good ice types, though. I love Mr. Rhyme. I love Snom and Frostmoth. Snom is kind of cute. Frostmoth is beautiful. Ice-Q is stupid. Okay, Arctozolt and Arctovish are kind of stupid. Glastrier and Calyrex, they're alright. That's one of the Calyrex forms, I guess. Glastrier isn't bad. I do like Glastrier a bit. The new ice types are good though. Citadel and Sedatin I like a lot. Iron Bundle is actually kind of cool. Not gonna lie. Quark Drive, you know, it's a usable Delibird. Baxcalibur and everything's and Chien-Pao. So like really what it is for me is like ice types go all the way back. You go from Gen 1. These obviously don't necessarily count. But, like Dugong, Cloyster, Jinx, Lapras, Articuno, all really good. Dugong's alright. Sneasel, starting a good thing. Swinub, starting a good thing. Delibird is alright. Smoochum is nice. Castform, I barely think about when I think of ice types. Snorunt line, good. Spheal, good. Regice, Snover. I don't dislike any of these Pokemon. The only thing, like I said, Dugong, a little underwhelming. Delibird, a little useless. And then we get to Snover, and I like these. I like these four a lot specifically. And then we get to Vanillite, which is also good with it. And like Cubchoo and Beartick were the first ice type Pokemon I hated. And really, when it comes to those, ice types are great. Let's see. Let's see if I can go. Ice Star Manatee is way better than the original. Yes, it is. I don't like Cubchoo and Beartick. I just don't like Cubchoo's frozen snot. I mean, yeah, it's only distinguishing quality. Take that away. It's right. Well, Beartick is like foaming. Oh shit. Beartick is like foaming at the lips. It's weird. It's like a rabid bear. But, not all that fun. Hawaii is tropical. That's true. I never thought of it like that. I'm amazed. You said something incredibly basic and obvious, and I never thought of it. I'm a dummy. I'm a big dum-dum. That's a hot take on the last several gens. If you take away its held object and becomes a normal animal, then it sucks. I don't know who's far better than that. That's a hot take on the last several gens. Which one specifically? Beartick's Icebeard? Yeah, no, the Icebeard sucks. As you may or may not have been able to tell, the last several gens. Let me go through this now. I'm gonna unminus the. Like, aside from the regional forms, like Baxcalibur is meh. I don't like. All right, I'll say with Chin Pao. I wasn't a huge fan of any of them. I guess the fish is the better one out of the designs. I was really kind of miffed. Yeah, they did. Like, they made ice type variants of fire and ground types, despite Hawaii being literally fire and ground and no ice. But, yeah. Well, it's not necessarily Hawaii, but like Polynesia, Not known for their snowfall. Not known for the ice caps. But yeah, Alola did have a lot of those. Galar made a lot more sense. It's based on frickin' Britain. There's ice there all the time. But yeah, that shouldn't surprise me though. So really, really, what it comes down to, what ones did I not like? Not Cubchoo's shit. I don't get to. Kyurem is maybe a hot take. I just was underwhelmed by it a little bit. I didn't ever think it was bad. It's just kind of like, eh. Amora I thought was very good. Bergamite I was like, ugh. Crabominable is like the only one. I mean, I don't love it and I don't really hate it per se, but Avalugg I didn't like. Silvally I guess is an ice type sometimes. Mr. Rhyme I thought was, maybe it's the Mr. Rhyme and the Frostmoth. Cause see, I was like, I don't know, which ones are the hot takes? Cause I'm thinking, I'm like, some of my takes should probably be kind of normal. Glastrier, Calyrex. Alright, Sedatin. So here's the thing. Post Generation 5, right? Beartick and Cryogonal trash. Vanillix and Kyurem very good. I don't think Kyurem is bad. I think it's for a legendary, it's not like my favorite, but it's all right. Then we got Aurorus, not bad at all. Although using it was like I said, glass cannon, very bad defense. Bergmite and Avalugg, I just didn't love it. Avalugg also confused me because it's like I felt like the PNG wasn't loading when I saw it online for the first time. because it's just kind of weird, flat on top. Not a bad thing. It's just like I wasn't really that happy with Avalugg. Crabominable is fine. It's the only ice type in Generation 7, I guess. Besides the regional forms. Mr. Rhyme, I loved Mr. Rhyme so much. I love Frostmoth so much. I hated Ice Cube. Because it's once it loses the Ice Cube, it's like really derpy looking. I didn't like the fossils in Generation 8 overall. Glastrier is fine. I thought it was pretty cool. Calyrex is eh. But it's only because Calyrex is kind of weird looking. I really like Cetadel and Sedatin. And Iron Bundle again, like, I feel like they made Delibird usable. Baxcalibur is by no means my favorite dragon, but it's not the worst either. I don't know. Maybe Baxcalibur is one of my less favorite ones, because, like, Generation 7 had Jangmo-O, which wasn't bad. Gen 6 had Goodra. Generation 5 had, like, 2, really. And Shanpao. But I don't know. Ice types are my favorite. There's only like 60 of them. And really it's only like oh, your own comment's a hot take. The lore behind Kyurem being a dragon being ice type sealed the deal for me. I say my own comment was a hot take. It's a hot take being if you take away its item and its normal animal, then it sucks. I mean, nah. I mean, like, alright. The Gen 5 dragons are based on the Chinese yin and yang. Okay. What is, I don't know which one would be which, because I'm not, like, versed in yin and yang. I'm too yin and yang are not Jappy, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, man. I should end that poll. But anyway, sort of final comments here. Kind of getting into the end of it. Ice types are my favorite. Maybe we'll go over another one at some other point. But my favorite 60 freaking Pokemon. I didn't know it was the rarest type. That's something I didn't know, and it's because it's constantly changing. Generation 7 helped though. I didn't realize Crabominable was the only ice type in Gen 7 besides regional forms. That is kind of cool. I think it's just Sandslash and Ninetales, really, right? I mean, I guess Ninetales is like a magical creature. And Sandslash, who knows? But yeah, anyway. It's been good. It was very good, especially until I died. That was the kind of tonight's stream, you know? I happened to die. It shouldn't be 2 more weeks. I am going to try and make myself very consistent again. Been a lot of crazy crap happening recently. But yeah. What do y'all think? Any last thoughts? Any last I know it's a sort of mixed opinion, mixed bag. I'm probably not gonna play LeafGreen again next time though. I'm probably gonna choose something different. I'll figure it out. I have a week. I'll figure it out, and I'll definitely be back for more next week. I'll try and do it earlier too, because when I start at 9, I probably should start earlier, but I don't know. That's always kind of a hard thing. I don't want to ever start after, like, I hated the fact that on Monday, play 4 Swords, not gonna happen. Kieran's based on a thing where one is devoid of both. Oh, Kieran. Oh, you meant like Reshiram and Zekrom. That makes a lot of sense. One of them's black and one of them's white. No. If I'm gonna play a Zelda game, Fridays for Pokemon, my man. I will definitely bounce ideas off of you. I will definitely do that. It could be something where I'm just like, you know, this is a good time to completely redirect to like a newer game. But I have retro that happens every time I either don't do stream with Charlie, or if I ever go back up to 3 streams a week, which I might do, if I get more like traction. Wednesday has just always been a bad day, and this was like, I'm really considering maybe I stream. I don't want to stream. I don't want to stream twice on the weekend. I don't want to ask people to watch my stream that much. That's part of the problem. If I had a bigger audience and more people wanted different things, it's just that like I'll play Kirby a couple times, and that's okay. Conquest. Oh, that would be good. Conquest is an interesting one. I have it on the computer. I could do Pokemon Conquest. Oh, that gives me ideas. Very big ideas. I'll consider. I'll take that into consideration. I'm not gonna. I feel like a mainline Pokemon is better for viewership, maybe, but nobody really talks about Conquest. I mean, you're the only person I know who's ever played it besides me. Yeah, but we'll come back to Pokemon at some point. Thank you all for joining me on stream tonight. It's been a pleasure. It's been a wonder. Been a wonder trying to figure out how to do this crap. But anyway, yeah. See you guys. See you guys next week.